What's up, guys? So winter is basically here. It is freezing out here as I'm making this video, and it is the best time to plant your seeds in order to have a spring flower garden. Wait, you're supposed to plant in the winter? Yes, it is the best time. So if you are completely new into gardening, you're gonna be like, why in the heck would you plant seeds in the middle of the winter, in the freezing cold? You can see it's windy all around me. I guess you can't really see, there's grass over there that is completely waving in the wind, but it is freezing. I'm all bundled up, cuddled up. And the reason why it's the best time to plant your seeds now is because of something called cold stratification. So if you do not know what cold stratification is, it is simply a term that is used for different plants that need a cold period in order to germinate. So there are many plants like this, like anise hyssop, purple cone flowers, lemon balm, bee balm, milkweed. The list really goes on and on and on. So check about what's in your area, what you can grow in your area that needs cold stratification. If you are in a super warm climate, the things that you may be growing might not need cold stratification. But for a lot of us, there are plenty of seeds that need a cold period. If they do not get this cold period, they will not germinate. You might get a couple percentage germination rate, but that's not good. That's not what we want. We want you to be able to grow big, massive, amazing flower garden next season, and that starts now. It starts in the fall and winter time. And so it is a super easy thing to do, and it is a super easy concept. All you need to do is plant your seeds now. So the list that I just listed, plus so many more, just Google search plants that need cold stratification, and there'll be a huge list that pops up. And those are the seeds that you need to plant right now in the fall and winter time. So you're gonna wanna plant these, like I said, around now, just when the temperatures start getting cold. That's when you want to plant the seeds. There's really no special thing you need to do. You can just plant them outdoors like you would plant in the spring, sprinkle your seeds, throw some compost on top of those seeds, and then let nature do the work. If you forget to do this in the wintertime, there's going to be another video on how you can get that process done of cold stratification without actually planting outside. If you just don't have your garden set up yet and you're setting it up in the springtime, there is a little trick that if you don't necessarily want nature to do it for you, you can do it in the refrigerator, but that's gonna be for another video. I will show you how to do it in another video. But the easiest way, guys, is to just let nature do the work. That is what the Pineal lifestyle is all about, using nature to benefit us as human beings, mentally, physically, and just making our life easier. So that is what cold stratification is. You put them in the ground, you seed it, and then winter will do its thing. It will rain on it, snow on it, get cold, and then the springtime, your germination rate will be much better. If you've ever tried to grow things like lavender, and you just had horrible germination rate, it's probably because you were not, there you can see the wind, there you go, it is frigid out here. It's probably because you were not planting in the cold and you waited for spring and you planted these seeds in the spring and they are just not gonna do anything. Some on that list, when you pull it up, some of them you can plant in the spring and they still will grow, but the germination rate will not be even close to as good as if you plant in the winter time. So I hope you guys learned something from this video. Super short video, super right to the point, because it is not a hard concept to understand, but it is a concept that if you do understand what cold stratification is and that you need to plant them in the winter time, it will help you tremendously as a gardener, and then you will have beautiful flowers. You can use those flowers to get closer to nature, and you can use nature to just improve your life as a human being, and that is what the Pineal lifestyle is all about. If you guys have never heard about cold stratification, let me know in the comments what you plan to try again. Try to cold stratify this winter. Guys, until next time, until next video, love you guys. Keep on getting outside. I will see you in the next one.